It's a lot going on right now in the industry between 50 Cent, Diddy, Jim Jones, Mano, Ja Rule, Dame Dash, Marlon Wayans. It's a whole bunch of people speaking out now that 50 Cent dropped that documentary, and they're saying that he's tearing Diddy down. Pause. What I really don't get, especially Dame Dash, you know what I mean, because I fuck with some of the takes that he has, but saying that Diddy is a black man and you shouldn't tear a black man down on a white man's network, I disagree with that. We live in a white country. Let's be honest, man. What black networks are there? How the fuck are we gonna have any black networks right now, present day? And when something bad happens, I think it's, if you are a good man, you should speak out about it. You should tear that person down. You should separate yourself from that person. I believe that. That's my morals and that's my standards. Coming from the streets still, you know what I'm saying? Being able to be in the streets and then also living this regular life in this regular corporate world or whatever world that you want to exist in. I think there are morals though that go with both. So yeah, I completely disagree with Dame on that shit. And I spoke about that on my diss track. I mean, we don't got to call it a diss track. I was just pointing out the facts, the news, the real shit about Diddy. I didn't say no alleged shit, just the facts. Now, this has sparked another, I guess you want to say it's reignited the beef between Ja Rule and 50 Cent again. And I think because Ja Rule was there. I mean, if we're going off of what Gene Deal said that he saw Ja Rule in the room with Puff and his cousin was looking for him. And they both came out with towels. There was some weird shit going on. You know what I mean? All of that. Y'all go watch Gene Deal for that. But let's get to this clip that Ja Rule dropped. And y'all had a lot to say about this. There's so many comments going back and forth. So I decided let's go dissect some of these comments. But let's hear what Ja Rule had to say.
I don't sit here and promote the negativity between me and Diddy. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish that black man luck, man. Go ahead and do you, man. Get your money, man. But do right, do better. Because all you do is push on other black people, too. That's all he does. Troll niggas. And that's the problem with black people. Yes. We never stand up for each other, stand up for what we could be and how powerful we could be. You know why?
So we never stand up together. He loves this black man. He just wants them to get his money. But then he wants to tell him how to get his money. But if I recall, didn't y'all niggas try to get this nigga hit? Like, didn't y'all try to put a hit on 50 Cent, allegedly? Wasn't he soft in your mind, y'all? Irv, all of them? Let's go. Let's look what they talking about in the comments. So, Cobra 3398 says he was playing in the room with Diddy. He wants 50 to do better by not talking about it. Absolutely. It seems that way. A lot of people that's speaking up, it seems very suspect. Him and 50 is beyond rap beef. That's true. That's true. Well, let's see what I said. Let's continue this. We'll see what I said. So I want to see what response y'all had to this joint.
Because we always want to talk about rap beefs and how it should be all that shit. Hip-hop beefs, all of that bullshit. Black people need to come together as one. Yeah. And be together as a people. So to that how we started, simple and plain. When you see a black man on the street, just say what's up to him. Don't size him up. Don't look at them like an enemy, a threat, or like a competition, because that's how we do as black men.
All right, so I agree with a lot of things that Ja Rule said. As a people, as black people, we do got to come together as a community and do better. Now, I agree with that. I do think we need to come together. I think we do need to do better. But I think that and hip-hop and rap beef are two different things. I think it's always going to be rap beef. It shouldn't go to beef, matter of fact. It should be a competition. He said we shouldn't be in competition. But I think music, hip-hop in general, it's always been a competition. It's always been displaying your talents. It's always been who's better in the room. You feel me? Like you always had to prove yourself in that type of way. Is that negative? Because if that's negative, we kind of have to just erase the complete music genre itself and create some other shit. So If you agree with what he's saying, we just gotta erase hip hop. Period. That's it. That's how I feel. I don't know. Like if there's no competition in hip hop, it kind of gets dormant. It kind of turns into what the fuck we're going through right now. Why so many people don't want to listen to fucking hip hop anymore. Why it's not on the top 40s. You know, Kendrick, I feel like came back and revived the energy. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say Drake is trash or nothing like that. But I think the competitive nature of hip hop was dying. You know what I mean? And it became everybody trying to sound like everybody being friends with everybody, but then behind closed doors being enemies. It was a lot of weird shit going on. There's a lot of weird shit going on. There's been a lot of weird shit going on. And I don't think Ja Rule was the person to have this message. Right message, possibly. Wrong messenger. But let's get back to what I was saying.
Ain't got nothing to do with rap beefs, bro. We not giving that up. That's the essence of hip hop, the competitive nature. And of course you're gonna let the shit go and you're not gonna promote no negativity because you can't. Because you've been lost. It's over.
Yeah, so sounds about the same. Sounds like I have the same thoughts. And I think Ja Rule, man, you sore, man. You sour about it. Like you lost, nigga. You lost. If you would have won, you would have been stomping on this nigga 50 Cent. You'd have been talking the same shit he be talking. You'd have been super excited, celebrating it. And if he would have died, who knows? Who knows? You would have been right there too, probably. But I'm not gonna implement you on no type of violence or none of that. But from what we know, the people you was dealing with was against this nigga in the streets. And I mean, we all know the story. He got shot 9 times. So let's get back to it. Let's read some more. Someone said, I'm corny. My comment at the end is exactly what he was speaking to. I don't care how you feel, bro. I don't even know who you are. You can say I'm corny. That's your opinion. My opinion is Ja Rule is corny. And I can back it up with reasons. So I wouldn't just say a blanket statement just cause. Like Ja Rule, to me, is the epitome of a cornball, not a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was involved in around street people, but he definitely is not about bringing people back together. He hasn't shown anything that he cared. Like nothing he's done shows me that he cares about black people. In fact, a lot of shit that he's done in the past, especially some of the scams that he tried to run on a high level, show me that he definitely fucking wants to steal from the black community. Not that he wants to preach love and unity and all that shit. Like, y'all show me something, show me that I'm lying, man. So don't point out one person and say this person is terrible and not try to point out the other guy who's pretending to be something that he's not. We're not going to do that. Let's go to the next person. Facts, black unity, and let's all get down. Yeah. True. Let's all get together. Black unity. I'm for it. And I actually said I agree with that part of the statement. You see how people are selective about what they hear? They only focus on the things that they want to focus on. So that last person that said I was corny literally must have not heard that I agree with that as a black man, that I believe that we should actually be together. We should actually do better. But doing better means 100% accountability. Not just fucking going along with someone who's a liar. Let's go to the next one. Could have just left this as a positive message. No, I couldn't. No, that's the problem, is y'all motherfuckers don't want to call out shit for what it really be. It's not that. It's not a positive message. It's a two-sided message. It's some appearing like it's positive. Like in the beginning, it's a positive seeming message. But it's only because he's still in competition with 50 Cent. And now that this documentary is out, 3 weeks ago, we could see that I was right. And you guys were wrong. So you guys are still commenting the same things. It's okay. But update yourself. Go look and see. He's still talking negative about 50. He doesn't love 50 and just want him to get his money. That's not it. That's not it. And on top of that, he's fucking aligning himself with a dude like Diddy, who we all know, even if you want to take away all the allegations, the stuff that you know to be true, the stuff that you know that you've seen happened around him, the black lives that are no longer here, you know what I'm saying? All the death, all the weird shit, we know that to be true. But yet, y'all want to say he's tearing a black man. If that's a black man, I don't want that motherfucking black man to represent me. That's the problem, is y'all want some shit like that to represent y'all, and y'all want everyone to be positive. Nah, we not playing that. Let's see. You wasn't singing this tune when y'all was blocking him from labels till it backfired. Right. They wasn't all love and black unity when they was trying to blackball this nigga and make sure that nobody could sign 50 Cent so he never became who he is. Was we talking about, what was we preaching, black unity and love the black man at that time? It's a lot of negativity that goes on in these circles in the music industry. And it's a lot of people that will try to ruin your life. As you can see, you're seeing it now in real time, and you still don't want to believe it. You still want to believe the big bad wolf is 50 Cent. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he's the nicest guy in the world, but you guys can see people that's been cosplaying as good people for your culture is getting exposed right now.
I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking power moves, that's right, when she got ghosts. Women